So Aladdin kept the genie as his own personal slave for many, many years, while he decided what material goods he wanted.
Did Aladdin treat his slave well? At least.
Oh no, Fozzie. See, Aladdin hated the colour of Genie's skin, and used to say things like, "Fuck you, you blue bastard."
God, I'd say Genie hated slavery. Even if he did have a large penis and was great at dancing.
Yeah. But to make matters worse, Aladdin made his genie sleep in this tiny little lamp, which was a real shit-housing situation.
And we all know about shitty housing. Read me the tale of Ireland's financial clusterfuck there.
Oh, you ought not fill your head with that story, Fozzie. It's a harsh tale of misery and woe. And misery.
Just fucking tell me, man.
Yeah, alright. But in order to spin this particular tale, we must start at the very beginning.
The intergalactic cosmos of science. Science.
Velociraptor.
The birth of man and woman.
Tits. Must we go back this far?
Probably the 90s or noughties would do.
Ugh, naughties.
It was a time of fine hats, decaf, soy, non-fat vanilla lattes, taxi rides to nowhere in particular. This, my friend, was the Celtic fucking tiger. Hear it meow.
Ireland became the poster boy for financial success within the European Union. There was unstoppable growth in our construction and technology industries. Consumer spending was high, and we enjoyed an excellent quality of life. And somebody put up a spire.
Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again after the money's gone. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
Shite.
Suddenly those spires started popping up everywhere. With tax cuts and increased public spending, Ireland's quality of living was at an all-time high. As international businesses queued up for a piece of the Celtic tiger, college graduates and young bucks entered a working world teeming with opportunity. All in all, it was pretty fucking great.
Good afternoon. Myself and my wife are very interested in a housing loan today. We think it's a good time financially. We're looking at Priory Hall. We think it's a very good place to set up.
Oh, and we need a speedboat.
What? We really need a speedboat.
Yeah.
A Ferrari, please. We need a Ferrari and...
Oh,
also,
fuck.
we want...
So what happened, Gav? Where did it all go wrong?
I'll tell you what happened. Joe Dolan died.
Who?
Joe Dolan. You're always carrying his tapes around in this plastic bag.
Yep, yes. Continue your lecture. You fucking dick.
Joe Dolan died. So with a weakening GDP and an increase in high-risk lending agreements between banks and property developers, the stage was quickly and quietly being set for collapse. Of the warnings for regulation and prudency within the property markets, one Drumcondra lad had this to say.
Cribbing and moaning is a lost opportunity. In fact, I don't know how people who engage in that don't commit suicide.
In 2008, the housing bubble in the US burst, sending pangs of hot runny fear through the international markets. As investment dried up, so too did the easy access credit, upon which many Irish construction firms depended.
So what you're saying is there was no money with which to make money.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that?
It's called showbiz, Fozzie. I'm laying a scoop in this flop house. I'm this generation's trash can Jack, see?
Okay.
Now, where was I?
The next morning, Piper Parabo goes to a bar called Coyote Ugly. She meets the owner and asks for a job. Frustrated, Piper gives the owner a little sass,
That's Coyote Ugly.
Oh. See, you keep putting me off, man. We're watching Coyote Ugly later.
Attempts at adjusting loan agreements with developers quickly failed, and by September 2008 it was clear that Ireland's chief financial institutions would go bankrupt from mounting debt. With no choice other than to preserve our banking infrastructure, the government issued a blanket guarantee on all banking debts. By January 2009, one of the country's most prominent players came under public scrutiny after a secret cachet of loans totalling €87 million was revealed, and a once king of the heap was now a nationalised disgrace. The National Asset Management Agency was established in late 2009 to acquire and manage all outstanding loans and recapitalise the following institutions: Allied Irish Bank, Bank of Ireland, Anglo, Irish Life and Permanent, Irish Nationwide, ABS, TITS. When a plan to offload debt onto senior shareholders fell up the arse, the government was forced into striking a deal with the International Monetary Fund for a cool €85 billion. That could get you 85 billion packets of Tato. And I mean the good ones, not the fucked up Northern Ireland ones.
What about G? You should get yourselves 116 billion packets up the north for that, hey? Yours is all second class, hey?
We the robots of East Belfast want an end to financial willy waving between the north and south of Ireland. All will hear our message.
Okay, there's just too many shit characters happening at once here. House prices were dropping faster than Pat Kenny's pants at the Christmas party. Zing. And NAMA would go on struggling to make a return on banking loans and improve Ireland's credit flow as the country slipped further and further into depression.
The government had been pushed into a tight corner, and with no hope of floating banking debts alone, their best chances of saving the economy lay in changing the rules of the game.
Hello? Hello there, this is Ireland calling again. I was just wondering if we could burn the bondholders. No. Yep, grand, that's not a problem at all.
Please tell me there was light at the end of the tunnel, Gavin.
There was indeed.
Oh, thank fuck.
A shit cool white knight from Mayo stood up majestically from the ashes.
Ireland had entered the age of austerity and was now weathering a perfect storm of public service cuts, tax hikes and nightly Vincent Browne monologues. It would take several draconian budgets and a whole lot of whinging before Ireland's place in the international markets was restored and the flowers of hope and growth began to spring anew.
And there we have it, Fozzie. Coyote Ugly was pleased to announce that Leanne Rimes was there to perform her new single, written and performed by Piper Parabo. Her dreams had come true. Oh, and Ireland's financial crisis was over.
So it was all fake.
Sorry, are you lads going to buy anything?
Would you ever just fuck off, you uppity fucking Jobsworth with your fucking shirt and tie? Ooh, look at me. I'm Vernon fucking K. Buy my shit.
Seriously? If you guys tell me to F off like 5 or 4 more times, I'm going to call the manager.
Jag kan berätta att detta ska bli min musik. Och du är som en melodi. Man liksom aldrig blir fri.